Hello, Yankees fans. Today we have a wild ride ahead because what's happening with this team could be one of the most dramatic moves in recent baseball history. We're talking about a trade scenario that, if pulled off, would completely reshape the Yankees' infield and give them an enormous boost offensively. Right now, the rumors are swirling, and the buzz around Corey Seager is absolutely through the roof. The New York Yankees have always been a team willing to make big splashes, but this situation feels like it could be on a different level entirely. Seager, one of the most talented shortstops in baseball, suddenly appears to be available, and the potential for a blockbuster deal is very real. Imagine a lineup where the Yankees can slot in a player like Seager at shortstop, dramatically improving their offense while also shoring up a position that has been problematic. With his ability to hit for average, power, and get on base consistently, Seager is the type of player who can instantly change the dynamics of a team. Last season, despite some missed games, he still managed to hit with a solid average and produce strong power numbers. His overall performance was stellar, and the Yankees could be looking at him as their potential leadoff hitter, which opens up exciting possibilities for the batting order. Picture Aaron Judge in the 2 spot, followed by Cody Bellinger, assuming he remains with the team, then Giancarlo Stanton at cleanup, and the rest of the lineup falling into place naturally. This type of arrangement could maximize both power and on-base skills in the heart of the Yankees lineup, creating a balance between contact hitting, plate discipline, and home run threat. The discussions around this trade have been intriguing, to say the least. There's talk about the Yankees being in a position to make a massive move that not only improves their lineup, but also allows them to part ways with Anthony Volpe, whose performance last season was underwhelming. Volpe has had flashes of potential, especially during his early playoff experience, but last season's numbers reflected a need for change. His batting average and OPS were significantly below what the Yankees need from a starting shortstop, and it seems clear that the team is considering moving on. Bringing in a player of Seager's caliber would be the perfect solution, addressing both the offensive and defensive needs at shortstop. While this move would not come cheap, and certainly more than one player would be required, the long-term payoff of the Yankees could be enormous. Seager's track record in the postseason is another factor that makes this potential trade so compelling. He has consistently delivered under pressure, winning multiple World Series MVP awards and proving himself in some of the highest-stakes moments baseball can offer. His playoff OPS is elite, and there have been seasons where he hit over a 1-point OPS in the postseason. That level of production and clutch performance is exactly what a team like the Yankees needs when they are pushing for another championship. The ability to rely on a player who not only has talent, but also delivers in the moments that matter most cannot be overstated. This is exactly the kind of acquisition that separates a good team from a championship contender. Of course, the trade discussions are complex. It's not just a matter of swapping one player for another. The Yankees would likely have to part with top prospects, including some of their most highly regarded young talent. Names like Dax Kilby, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Ben Hess, Bryce Cunningham, Carlos Larrange, and a few others have come up as potential pieces in a package deal. The combination of pitching and positional prospects could make the difference in convincing the Rangers to part ways with Seager. Additionally, Anthony Volpe might be included in the deal as a secondary piece, offering the Rangers a cost-control player who could benefit from a change of scenery. Even though Volpe would not be the centerpiece, having him included could sweeten the deal from the Rangers' perspective while allowing the Yankees to upgrade a position that has been a weak spot. It's important to note that this kind of trade, while expensive in terms of prospects, would make immediate sense for the Yankees. They are in a win-now mode and need players who can contribute at a high level right away. A top-tier shortstop like Seager would instantly improve the starting lineup and address a glaring positional need. While other options exist, such as infielders like Jorge Polanco, who could provide solid production on a shorter, bridge-style contract, landing Seager would be a statement move that clearly signals the Yankees' commitment to contending for the title. Cashman has shown a willingness to be aggressive, and given the circumstances, it would not be surprising to see him push hard to acquire a player of Seager's caliber. The financial aspect is another layer to consider. Seager's contract and value in trade discussions make it a high-stakes proposition. Teams interested in him, like Boston and Atlanta, have reportedly expressed interest, which adds pressure on the Yankees to act decisively. The Rangers are listening to offers, and while they have not committed to making a trade, the possibility exists for a deal if the right package comes together. The Yankees' approach, focusing on a combination of prospects, pitching depth, and secondary players like Volpe, seems designed to meet the Rangers' needs while achieving their goal of landing a superstar shortstop. This balance of risk and reward is what makes the potential trade so compelling, as it could transform the team without mortgaging the future entirely. From an on-field perspective, adding Seager gives the Yankees a player who can hit in multiple spots in the lineup, get on base consistently, and provide power when it's needed most. His ability to handle high-pressure situations in the playoffs adds another layer of value, making him a player who can elevate the entire roster. The Yankees would not only solve a problem at shortstop, but also create flexibility in their batting order that could optimize the strengths of Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, and other key contributors. In essence, acquiring Seager would address both immediate needs and long-term goals, giving the Yankees a formidable advantage as they head into the next season. With Volpe likely moving on, whether through a trade or other roster moves, the Yankees could finally resolve a long-standing issue at shortstop. While Volpe has had moments of promise, his overall performance has been inconsistent, and pairing Seager with the Yankees' core stars would be a massive upgrade. The potential lineup improvements, combined with Seager's proven playoff performance and consistent hitting, create a scenario that feels like a game-changer. Even in a situation where other players like Jorge Polanco could provide temporary coverage, Seager's acquisition would send a clear message that the Yankees are serious about contending and willing to make bold moves to improve immediately. As the trade talks continue to develop, it will be fascinating to watch how the Yankees navigate this complex situation. The combination of high-value prospects, pitching depth, and the opportunity to upgrade a key position creates a storyline that is impossible to ignore. This is not just another off-season rumor. This could be a defining moment for the team, and if executed correctly, it has the potential to reshape the Yankees roster for years to come. Seager's addition would provide a significant boost both offensively and defensively, allowing the Yankees to compete at the highest level and address a need that has been evident for some time. Continuing with the Yankees and Corey Seager, the more you dig into this, the more it starts to feel like everything is aligning for a monumental move. The team has been actively exploring options at shortstop, and it's no secret that the need is urgent. Anthony Volpe, despite flashes of potential, has struggled to maintain consistent production, leaving the Yankees searching for stability at a position that impacts the entire lineup. Seager not only fills that gap, but instantly elevates the offensive and defensive capabilities of the infield. His combination of power, average, and on-base skills makes him a rare commodity, and the idea of him patrolling shortstop at Yankee Stadium is electrifying for any fan. When you combine that with the rest of the Yankees core, the possibilities are almost endless. Aaron Judge's power, Giancarlo Stanton's cleanup presence, Cody Bellinger's versatility, and the depth throughout the lineup suddenly become even more formidable with Seager at the top or in a pivotal spot in the order. The way this could reshape the batting order alone is enough to justify the risk and the cost. The discussions around prospects and package deals are intense. While the Yankees would likely need to include multiple top prospects to make a deal work, it's the type of calculated risk that could pay off for years. Names like Dax Kilby, one of the top shortstop prospects in the system, could be key pieces, while pitching prospects like Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, Ben Hess, Bryce Cunningham, and Carlos Range may also be included. This combination provides the Rangers with young talent they can develop, which balances the immediate gain for the Yankees with future value for Texas. Even if Anthony Volpe is included as a supplementary piece, it adds another element to the negotiations. He could benefit from a change of scenery while allowing the Yankees to bring in a proven superstar. Trades like this are never simple, but when you look at the big picture, the potential upside is enormous. Seager's playoff pedigree cannot be overstated. He has been dominant in the most critical moments of the season, earning multiple World Series MVP awards and an NLCS MVP, demonstrating not only skill, but the ability to perform under pressure. His postseason OPS is elite, and there are seasons where he has hit over a 1-point OPS in the playoffs, showing he thrives when the stakes are highest. This kind of production is precisely what a team like the Yankees needs as they aim for championship contention. A player like Seager can inspire confidence across the roster, giving teammates someone they can rely on in crucial situations. There's also a strategic element to consider regarding the Yankees' lineup construction. Seager's ability to hit in multiple spots allows flexibility in optimizing the batting order. He can serve as a leadoff hitter, creating opportunities for Aaron Judge to follow or be placed in a different spot to maximize his impact while protecting other hitters. Cody Bellinger, if retained, could slot into the 3-hole. Stanton remains the cleanup hitter, and the lineup would continue to balance power and on-base skills effectively. This kind of depth and balance is difficult to achieve, and Seager's presence could be the missing piece. Beyond the offensive contributions, his defensive skills at shortstop are critical. The Yankees have struggled to find stability at the position, and Seager's consistency and experience provide both reliability and leadership on the field. Financial considerations are significant, of course. Seager's value in trade discussions is high, and the Yankees would need to invest heavily in prospects and possibly include Volpe in the deal. However, the long-term payoff of acquiring a player who can immediately impact games, contribute in high-pressure moments, and stabilize a problematic position outweighs the cost. The Rangers are reportedly listening to offers, and with other teams like Boston and Atlanta expressing interest, the Yankees must act decisively if they want to secure Seager. The strategy of including a mix of top prospects, pitching depth, and Volpe creates a package that could appeal to the Rangers while addressing the Yankees' most urgent need. It's also worth noting that while other infield options exist, like Jorge Palano, who could fill a short-term gap, Seager represents a transformational upgrade. Palano offers solid production and versatility, and a 3-year bridge contract could serve as a temporary solution before George Lombard is ready. However, Seager provides immediate, elite-level production that makes the Yankees not just competitive but serious contenders. The aggressiveness of the front office, combined with the urgency of the team's win-now philosophy, suggests that pursuing Seager could become a top priority. The team has shown interest in him in the past, and the timing now, with trade discussions active, seems perfect to make a move. From a roster construction perspective, moving Volpe also makes sense. Despite some highlights in playoff scenarios, his overall production has been inconsistent. Last season, his batting average and OPS were below league average, highlighting the need for change. Including him in the trade for Seager not only addresses the Yankees' shortstop issue, but provides Volpe with a fresh opportunity elsewhere. It's a scenario that benefits both teams. The Rangers receive multiple prospects and a player with potential, while the Yankees secure a proven superstar at a critical position. This type of win-win trade is exactly the kind of bold move that franchises like the Yankees excel at executing. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are swirling through the baseball world, and the latest buzz has fans buzzing with excitement and disbelief alike. Alex Bregman, the talented infielder known for his clutch hitting and smooth fielding, is reportedly heading to the Bronx, donning the iconic pinstripes of the New York Yankees. While no official announcement has been made, sources close to the team suggest that negotiations have reached an advanced stage, and the move could shake up the American League in ways few anticipated. Bregman, who has spent the bulk of his career dazzling fans with his bat and versatility, would bring a new dimension to a Yankees lineup already stacked with star power. Rumors hint that the front office is looking to inject not just skill, but a winning mentality into a roster hungry for postseason glory. The possibility of Bregman in pinstripes has sent social media into a frenzy, with fans dissecting potential batting orders, defensive alignments, and the ripple effect on team chemistry. Insiders speculate that the signing could represent more than a simple acquisition. It's seen as a statement, an aggressive move signaling that the Yankees are not content to sit on their laurels and are ready to pursue dominance at every turn. While Bregman has long been associated with a different franchise, whispers in locker rooms and front offices suggest that the Yankees' allure, history, pressure, and the bright lights of New York might be too tempting to resist. Of course, as with all rumors of this magnitude, skepticism runs high. Some analysts caution that negotiations in the background can shift like the wind, and no contract is truly inked until the signatures hit the page. Still, speculation alone has ignited conversations from coast to coast, fueling debates about the balance of power in the league and the Yankees' strategy in the coming seasons. Fans are imagining the explosive potential of a lineup featuring Bregman, and even casual observers are weighing in on whether the Yankees' gamble could redefine the team's trajectory. Whether this rumor solidifies into reality or remains a tantalizing what-if, one thing is clear. The mere idea of Alex Bregman in pinstripes has sent shockwaves through the baseball world. The chatter isn't just about a player. It's about ambition, legacy, and the magnetic pull of the Yankees brand, a pull that has historically drawn even the brightest stars toward the Bronx. The baseball grapevine is alive, and all eyes are watching. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.